How's my little instigator? Ever get a call from Mom telling you that you have to visit your least favorite uncle? Time to take the Agartha Red-Eye to Venice. I know we make jokes at the Council's expense. We even have Council of Venice daily joke desk calendars. You should read April 28th. It's a zinger. But seriously, the Council still plays a part in the clandestine world scene. So, you're going to Venice. You're going to leave the calendar at home. And you are going to do their little certification junior cadet thingy. Now you play nice with Uncle. He's going to help us get a better foothold in Tokyo.
Benvenuto. Your superiors told me to expect your arrival. They had interesting things to say about you. My name is Arturo Castiglione. Welcome to my city. Welcome to the Council of Venice. We stand in defiance to the dark days. We stand under the aegis of the lion's wings. Hello? Yes, of course. What? He assured me we have his vote. What? Recanted? Who got to him? Yes, it matters. If we do not have his vote, then we are in stalemate. We do nothing. Again. More people will die, and worse. What? Compromise. Compromise! Cazzo! Do not tell me compromise. Tell it to the dead. Do you remember the last time? The bodies. The ones still alive. The singing. Oh, that terrible singing. Committee. Evaluate the situation. By the time we agree on a special committee, they will be dead again. Your committee can dig a mass grave and throw in all of their bones. And do you know what the tombstone will say? Killed by compromise. All right. Talk to him one more time. Show him the pictures we have. See if that sways him. Yes. Arrivederla. The city is sinking. The council is sinking. It is so heavy. The world still needs us. More than that, it needs people to believe in what the council stands for. We need people like you. I know your people are eager to go to Tokyo. But now is not that moment. We must prepare. I have a special room for you. You will train in this room. You will earn a special certification from the council. This is not bureaucratic drivel. The room will hone you. The room will test you. It will not be entirely pleasant. Quai nocent, saepe docent.
Initiating world simulation. Initiating reality simulation. Stand by. Welcome to this virtual training scenario. This scenario has been specifically designed to prepare you for deployment to Tokyo, and to train you for combat against the newly discovered filth-infected organisms. Your goal is to survive the onslaught and protect Agartha from further contamination. You must complete this scenario alone. The location is Agartha. Success parameters have been met. Initiating reward protocol. Congratulations, Agent. You have been cleared for further assignments in Kaidan, Tokyo.
Nothing. No sign. I don't care how treacherous the subway is. Keep looking. I will tell you when there is no hope. Arrivederla. Ah, you return. A little wiser. The room is a vicious teacher, no? It looks into a person and inflicts just the right game to test that soul. The room knows. Do not misunderstand me. You were most impressive before the room. But what awaits you in Tokyo will not be solved purely by raining down fire and force. It will require discipline and good judgment. The room tells me you have these things. And so, by the seal of Venice and the terms of the contract, I grant you certification. You are not beholden to us. Your handlers would be upset if we presumed so far. And yet, we hope you will carry the Council's mission into this dark world. Before you go, allow me to give you this caution. Be on your guard. I still believe in the mission of the Council. We must all work together, yes, but that does not mean we must turn our backs blindly. No one is above suspicion. Not anymore. Agartha Venice. What news? No sign of her. Not even a trace.
So, did you get some me time in? That's super important. I like to give myself 15-minute vacations and kick back with a glass of fresh intern tears and a sprig of mint. Playtime's over. Get in character. You're on the clock. The stars and daily planners are aligned, and the window to Tokyo is open. But it's complicated. Come see me in person. Ciao, ciao.
Shred any current action plans, deep six your to-do list, and burn your goal tree. All eyes to the stage, and the show is Tokyo. But I need you to make a little detour on the way. See, there's this spot I can't reach on my shit list that's just itching for some red ink. Venice. We spit a lot of industrial-grade acid snark at the Council of Venice. We joke about how out of touch they are, but that's only because it's true. They're still playing the X-Files cover-up games to keep the Muggles in the dark. The Illuminati know better. This is the age of information. Stealth is not about hiding, it's about inundating. We leak the truth. Then we leak whole zettabytes of other junk. Opposing data, similar data, nonsense data, ad nauseum. Mesmerism by cat memes. Hypnotized. Apathy for the win. The human brain has only so much bandwidth. Critical thought can actually OD on input. Bury the ultimate secret of the universe in the shallow grave of the 5th page of a Google search, and no one would ever find it. Cover-ups are so passé. We deal in paradigm construction. When the most powerful of us shed this cramping mortal coil, we'll ascend as zeitgeists. Paying attention? Because I'm giving you the teacher's edition of the playbook. In the industry, we like to call this grooming or vetting. End tangent. Back to point. Making the Council the brunt of all hilarity might have instilled the wrong attitude of underestimating them. That's a bad habit to get into. Word in the shadows is that someone has been stalling us from getting to Tokyo. Nanoseconds cost us. Something is rotten in Venice. Get there. Yesterday. Then get to Tokyo the day before that. Do or get done. This is starting to feel like we're getting done by the fucking Council. We at the old firm of I, Heart, and Pyramid are never done. Pass it on.
Latet unguis in erba. Come in, quickly. Were you followed? Did you see anyone up there? It used to be simpler. When you are young, the heroes and villains stand out. They are so much easier to identify. White hats here, black hats there. When you get older, it is not so easy. The years devour your eyes. You lose your way. Right and wrong. Do you even remember what they looked like? You grope your empty sockets for them, crouching in the ever-dark, afraid to call out, Mako, because you're afraid of the voice that whispers, Polo. Someone is watching me. Even here, in the stronghold of the Council, nothing is safe. I am in the dark. I cannot trust anyone close to me. But you are not close. And so I choose to risk trusting you. We have important matters to discuss, but I dare not while these invisible eyes and ears hang over us. Search these fallen halls. Find my malefactor. Then we can talk more. Remember? Trust no one. Caspita, meno male. She is alive. Oh, you are back. You discovered something horrible, yes? You were here to confront me. Maybe kill me. That was my plan, perhaps. I was ready to die. It was all too heavy. All the years, the skullduggery, the decay of the Council. Sarah was the final straw. I failed her, you see. She was my protege. She was like a daughter. I sent her to Tokyo after the explosion, and... well... but she lives! I have no time for death now. There is much to be done. Listen carefully. It is true. I have had dealings with the Phoenicians. Dealings of the secret kind. I have done worse. I have paved so many dark roads with good intentions. The Phoenicians wanted you kept out. I conceded, but I made use of the time, yes? I showed you the room. Now is the time for you to go to Tokyo. The Phoenicians are there, either covering up their involvement or profiting from it. Do what you must. But before you go, take this. It is a simulacrum of Sarah. It is bound to her. When you cross the Agartha portal to Tokyo, it will take you to her. Find Sarah. Help her. I would know that I have done at least this thing right. I will not lay down anymore. I will defy the Phoenicians and all the looming powers. What do you want? No! I will hold them back no longer. They are coming for you. They are ready. The time you imposed has sharpened the knives that will be at your throat. You have no more power over me. In vinculis etiam audax.
My name is Sarah. I am still on this planet. My name is Sarah. I am still on this planet. My name is... All the nowhere mouths keep chattering. Chattering. If these nowhere mouths don't shut up, I'm gonna dash open my skull.
It's all shut down. Kaidan show, everything. From the park to Orochi Tower.
SDF quarantine. Good news for Tokyo, bad news for us.
I thought the dragon thrived on chaos.
They're saying a bomb. It's never just a bomb.
Something worse. Something that brought the filth with it. Sarah! Thank Gaia!
No, I'm Sarah. My name is Sarah. I am on this planet and... Who are you? Are you really here? Is this happening? Has it happened? Will it happen? I feel every one of them. Hundreds, thousands, stampeding in my head like wild bulls. Nightmare on a loop. Play, rewind. Every time they dive into my memories, I relive it. Every fucking time! Wait. You? You, I know you! You're one of them. You've been here before. In my head!
Watch out!
It's gone viral so fast. If this gets out into Tokyo...
Don't let it get on you. Don't even breathe in.
This stuff can't think. It's a cancer. Cancer doesn't know you're coming. It just is. Someone has to push through.
Look out! It's all coming down!
was a hole into forever. And I looked in. Ultimate void of black planets, the long, winging flight, sense of distance gone. Far is near and near is far, and I see it. It's coming here. Hellwind, Titan, blue, black a wing. Exposure. It's warping my abilities. I'm a conduit. My experiences transmit to others, so my memories get passed around like cheap security footage. I'm a transmitter, and I am picking up something else, a rogue signal, a hungry liquid voice. It slithers in the airwaves, through electronics, and in my head. Not the buzzing voice. No, it flows just as sweet, but different. An aspartame aftertaste. And those two voices, they don't like each other. I think the new signal's name is John. Come on, follow me. I'm pretty clear right now, but it won't last. I can hear the voices arguing sometimes. One says buzz, 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 and the other says boo, 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 boo. How's Arturo? He must be worried. No memories are coming back. I can't hang on. Can't. Even where the filth corrupts, Gaia's power endures. That's what Zuberi said. I hope he was right. Barely remember what it was like before the subway. Before the dark.
Hiya, Chuck. It's John.
They never stop. They never stop! The filth is the message. You can't kill the message, not really.
This is going to hurt me more than it hurts you, Chuck.
No rest for the wicked. Move. Go. I have to stay here. It hurts, but others have to see what I saw. Maybe they'll see something I missed. Tell Arturo. Tell him I'm all right. Sort of.
Attention, citizens of Tokyo. To prevent the spread of an unknown pathogen, a state of emergency has been declared in accordance with Chapter 8 of the Disaster Countermeasures Act of 1961. Compliance is mandatory.
Compliance is deadly.
Stay in your homes. All passage in and out of Kaidan is forbidden. Any attempt to leave by sea or land will be met with deadly force. If you are infected, you are instructed to present yourself to one of the guard towers located on the wall for processing. If a family member is infected, isolate them and dial 119 to alert the authorities. Congregating in public locations is strictly forbidden. Crowding together will hasten the spread of the pathogen. Remain isolated. Undesirables have been spotted at the following locations: Susano's Diner, the Bathhouse, Karinto Pachinko Parlor, and Ginpachi Park. Do not approach these locations.
They know too much.
Remain calm. The government is working to bring this situation to a swift resolution. Compliance is mandatory.
止まれ。招かざる客はお断りだ。
明石、誰なの？一味の人が来たの？
いや、こいつは神宮一味のやつじゃない。ただのよそ者だ。信用ならん。
あ、明石、鬼でないのなら入れてあげましょう。疑ってばかりだと周りは敵ばかりになってしまうわ。
はん、都合のない鬼もいる。
You have the look, outsider, of one who has peeled back the skin of the world and seen the maggots feasting beneath it. You have old eyes. We are the Jingu clan, last of the Onna Bugeisha bloodlines. You may call me Gozen. My large protector here is Akashi.
泣く子も黙る、明石様だ。
You are here because you are seeking answers. You want to know who did this to Tokyo? Why they did this? We do not have these answers. The Jingu clan does not deal in information. We are demon slayers. There are yokai walking the streets, and this is no coincidence. They are drawn to strife, and the walls of their world are thinnest where human misery is strongest. But are they the cause of our current woes, or simply one of the effects?
鬼と交渉なんかする奴がいるか？いないね。鬼をとっとと始末すべきでしょう。
He is right. These yokai are called Oni. We have fought them before, but never more than a single clan at a time. There are 9 clans in Tokyo, not counting the exiles at the bathhouse. Cooperation on this scale is unprecedented. Something or someone powerful must be controlling them. I have something to show you. These are the house insignias. Find all the clans and then discover what binds them. Perhaps you will find the answers you seek.
5体満足で帰ってきたら一生ラーメンをおごってやるよ。
The perfume of deceit and corruption lingers on you. Speak! The Jingu clan has little patience for demon friends.
A funky interloper approaches. Intruder, know that this place is protected. Gatecrasher, know that you face the one charged by Amaterasu and blessed by Gaia. Ginpachi Park's bequeathed, leather-clad environmental vigilante, put in the pot, in Pompadour, Ricky Pagan! Thank you. Thank you very much. Hup! This park is sacred. Major Buku Mojo. Ricky Pagan will defend it to his last breath. Lado! Don't make me use my stuff on you, man. Ricky Pagan's ultra-natural senses tell him that you're here to help. The goddess Amaterasu tells me you are a friend. And maybe something more, Ricky Pagan is a one-man show, but it wasn't always so. I used to have a gang spreading the good word. Rockabilly brought us together. The Earth Mama bonded us. Amaterasu gave us light. Through the thick and thin, we stuck together. Nothing could stop us. We battled the corporate forces of old and evil. We had the momentum. We made a big splash. I can still see the high water mark. Then came the big boom boom. Ricky Pagan found cover, but Ricky Pagan couldn't protect them. Ricky Pagan couldn't... I couldn't save them. I don't know what happened to them.
Your friends are all dead.
No! You shut up now! Ricky Pagan!
Your name is Ryuichi Sagawa. Ryuichi Sagawa. Ryuichi Sagawa.
Shut up! Shut up!
Ryuichi Sagawa, you have no power. This is just a park. A pile of sod and shrubs. Amaterasu is something you ate, or something you smoked, or a hard black tumor in your soft brain, in your brain, in your brain, in your brain. Your friends died following a lunatic. I saw them suffer.
Enough! Get behind me, static Satan! Get out of my box! The power of rock compels you. I'll take illusions over lies. I am Ricky Pagan. You'll never walk alone. That's our words, man. Ricky Pagan has to stay and protect the park. But maybe you can go find my compadres. If they're alive, you tell them they'll never walk alone. If they didn't make it, bring me proof. Bring me their leather jackets. The Pagan gang won't walk alone. Not even in death. When in doubt, use the music. Let the music use you. The Orochi Group and Ricky Pagan, arch enemies for life. They are the Joker to Ricky Pagan's Batman. I am the Knight. They are the windmills that turn into radioactive ogres. And Ricky Pagan is not afraid to tilt. Hoo-yah! But times they are a-changin', Kimosabe. The big boom boom makes for strange bedfellows, and Ricky Pagan appreciates the strange. Now the filthy disease has got this city all bugaboo. The Orochi cadets, what little is left of them, are the main force fighting back the black tide. Ricky Pagan is a big man, big enough to bury the hatchet. Carrying grudges is like drinking poison and hoping someone else dies. It's bad for the mojo. The enemy of my enemy can be all kinds of groovy in the desperate hour. It's crisis time, and we are all the solution. And so Ricky Pagan gives you his bike. I don't think you grasp the gravity, Kimosabe. This is Ricky Pagan's bike. This is his roaring chrome steed. A troubadour couldn't sing to you all the acts of daring do and holy debauchery that have taken place on this machine. Ricky Pagan is trusting you with his baby. Ricky Pagan needs you for a special mission. To deliver the supplies to the Orochi still holding out against the monsters. Ricky Pagan is trusting you to bring his steed back intact. Smile, friend. This here's the fun part.
大槌みたいに振り回してんじゃねえ。危ないだろ
う。He's not usually this tense. Did you find what we need? This much money. It doesn't surprise me that the Oni are here. The demons do love their avarice. Do you recognize any of the names? Assassinations. Somebody is cleaning up a mess. The real question is whether it is their own mess. The more that time passes, the harder it will be for you to find your answers. There is one source that might provide you with more information, but it will be distasteful. One of the Oni, Imbeda.
俺たちは鬼と友達ってか、御前よ。俺たちは信頼を裏切り、我らの祖先を侮辱するのか。
まるで一味のお頭のような口ぶりね。一味の代表にでもなりたいの？
お前は一味を危険にさらそうとしている。思い出のため、失った愛する者たちのために。
もういい！台所に戻ってちょうだい、明石。あなたには自制心も祖先に対する謙遜心も欠けているわ。さあ、行って！ Talk to Imbeda at the bathhouse, but don't let your guard down. Dealing with demons is a tricky business. I have some apologies to make. The yokai insult us with their presence in this city. Where they tread, our lands are defiled. Our ancestors cry out for them to be silenced.
他のよりもずっと長くいる鬼が何匹かいる。
Imbeda and the House of Exile. They have been a part of the underworld in Tokyo for centuries. Grown wealthy on the teat of corruption. The Jingu clan has faced them countless times. Now their filthy brethren overrun the city.
俺たちが戦う時が来たのか。御前。
一味はまだ準備不足よ。都市の生活をしみ、断ち切る時間が必要よ。それに女武芸者が何だったのか思い出す時間も必要だわ。
水が染み出さないように粘土は硬くなる必要があるってことか。
The House in Exile are sending out squads. Assassins. They are hunting targets all over the city. One such squad passed by not so long ago. Find them. Stop them.
彼らに加わる許可をくれ。御前。
あなたの居場所はここよ、明石。その怒りをあなたの愛する遊びで発散するの。
簡単すぎてつまらんのだ。もう死んでるだろう。そんなこと考えても時間の無駄だぞ。
恋愛は決して時間の無駄なんかじゃない。絶対に。Have you ever been in love? I have, more than once. There is a power in love.
そしてとても愚かである。
Even when it doesn't last. Some memories are just worth having. There was a girl here before the explosion. She ordered a table for two. Her date never came. Angry and upset, she left this book and this note with us. There was something about that girl, something intense. She needed that boy, like breath or water.
俺にとっては変わり者に見えたがな。
I don't know what the note means. I don't know if the girl is out there, alive or dead or something else. But I do know that these were her last gift to her love. The least we can do is try to deliver it.
俺にはロマンスってのは分からんが、交渉なら得意だ。
日本語を話しますか?
Kanske norsk?
English, then. Here I am, fluent in thousands of languages, and yet forced to speak the tongue of Anglo-barbarians with every tourist who passes through. Which accent do you prefer? I can do anything from... My wearer and master is Invader of the House of Exile, and he wishes you welcome to the bathhouse. He also suggests that should you feel the need to remove your clothing and frolic naked in the warm waters, that is also okay. Anyway, I am the Mask of Kanami, capable of translating. Master smells the bee magic on you. It seems the cavalry has finally arrived. Tokyo is a trap for fools. The Jingu clan, the Yakuza, they are insects struggling against the flypaper that holds them. Do not become like them. Complete your business and leave. But of course, Master understands that you wouldn't be here unless you need something from the house in exile. Mutual profit is in everyone's best interest. The house in exile is currently competing with the 9 houses to fulfill an extremely profitable contract. You already know this from your dealings with the Jingu. It is not going well. There is too much competition. Not just the 9 houses, but somebody else. The squad we sent out following our last lead has not returned, and until we know how many people are playing, how do we hope to win the game? He wants you to find out what happened to his missing squad. If they're dead, find out who killed them. In return, he will share with you the details of his contract. Master also wants to reiterate his offer of a warm bath. He's even offering to scrub your back for you. The Master is angry, worked up. The 9 houses bring with them old memories. 300 years of exile has given Invader a lot of time to think about vengeance. They sold him into slavery. Do they think he has forgotten them, their betrayal? Ah, yes, but they forgot the first lesson. Results count. We undercut them. While the 9 houses were sitting in hell, we were pulling down all the contracts. Mitsubishi, Sony, Toshiba, and then even bigger clients. Templars and Illuminati. Kirsten Geary is a goddess. Her retainer is always paid on time. And now the houses return to Tokyo.
seeking to steal his contract and renegotiate with the customers that he rightfully stole. This will not be so. You are his message. Cleave a path through the 9 houses. Find those who betrayed him. He will meet you where the blood is thickest. We're discussing if we can claim the bounty for this one. We aren't the ones who killed him. That's a big part of the problem. There is somebody else working the contract. A third party. An unknown variable. Invader doesn't mind sharing profit or even forming an alliance when it suits him. But this person is always 2 steps ahead. These are killing wounds, delivered precisely and with no wasted motion. There isn't another mark on him, which means that we are dealing with a professional of the highest caliber. Looks like this fellow didn't make the cut. Yeah! My master suggests that you are culturally ignorant. He's not interested in playing a game of who's the better killer. He wants you to go to the site of this killing and figure out who is killing these people and why. And he wants you to take me... Wait, what? Invader wants you to take me along. He thinks my talents might come in handy. This is my sister mask. I can transfer my consciousness to it. The frowning mask. It always makes me so depressed. Apparently, I'm the best thing he ever bought off eBay. Omnes relinquite vestis, o vos intrantes. I guess not. The Master doesn't want you to spoil his day, so if you found the entire squad slaughtered, say nothing at all. His brethren in exile, they knew why we came to Tokyo. Risk? Yes, but great reward as well. And now the house in exile is fewer than it has ever been. With all of the other houses knocking, we cannot afford to show such weakness. My master hopes that you learned something of use to him out there. Evidence, or... The rabbit killer. The master thinks we share a target. Yet this assassin keeps getting there first. The master knows that he owes you information. He promised you details. But the details are what he lacks. The contract is anonymous. He doesn't even know who is paying him to kill all of these people. There is somebody who might know. Inbeda has an informant, a member of the local Yakuza. Yamato swears that his boss is into something big. Something world-changing. It might be the answer you need. He thinks that you should leave now, unless you want to see what the second circle of hell looks like.
Won't you give me the feedback?
Yamato-san, konnichiwa. Oh, we have an audience. Fluky. That makes this next part awkward. See, I know you've been selling my secrets to the house in exile. Oh, Yamato, you do-dropper. You skid rogue. We used to drink out of the same cup. What did I say? Flirt with demons and you are going to get inevitably fucked. Jeepers creepers, Yamato! You don't go to heels on the boss! Now something messy has to happen. Now I got to promote some other schmuck and make him wear your dripping face, just so I don't miss you so goddamn much! Or you and I have a meal. Fugu, pufferfish. Expensive, delicious, the cat's particulars. Deadly. Now, some of these pieces are properly prepared by a master chef. Some are not. Fugu roulette? You unlock your smartass phone, then we eat. If you die first, I get the phone and your naughty contacts. But if I get zotzed, then you take charge of the Kurintokai. And if you're real good, Daddy'll come back from the dead to take you out for ice cream. The question, Yamato, take a chance at my entire criminal empire and ice cream, or artillery and noisy death. Ducky, I play fair. You can pick each bite. I'll even go first. Okay, unlock your phone and pick. So good. Not fair enough? I'll go again. Pick! Again! Yum, yum. Fair enough? Okay, your turn. Pick a piece. Hurry, hurry, hurry! Eat! What are you waiting for? This is fun! Hurry, eat! Hurry, 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 hurry! Hurry! Oh, no ice cream for you. Fade away. Now! Yamato, if you betray me again,
You and your family will enjoy a feast with me. Dig? Oh, he digs. Do you subscribe to Chaos? Chaos, as you know, is not about eating fortune cookies and shitting wisdom. Chaos is fingering your own bullet hole because you know secrets are in there. Oh, because it's so funny. But going stag to Pandemonium is no fun. So, how about it? You and me and the Molotov make 3 tonight, huh? Hey, I'm not asking you to go Barney mugging. Not trying to put a manacle on your ring finger. Don't be such a cancelled stamp. Let's take it slow. Just flirt with Chaos. Go play around with pachinko. See where that takes you. What? I miss breakfast.
こんにちは。いらっしゃい。こちらは恐怖救済財団です。現在事務所は閉鎖中ですが、ご連絡をお待ちしております。恐れることはありません。あなたの潜在能力を解き放つのです。恐怖心のもとに縛られていることに目を向けてください。
どこか深い奥地にたくさんの素晴らしい隠れ家があるのですから。あなたは内心かなり疑っていますね。私たちには分かります。あなたは社会や学校やいじめっ子や時には両親さえもが投げかける何層もの恐怖、規則やレッテルによって生き、恐怖救済センターまで降りてきなさい。テストを一つ受けてください。それか他の同年代の仲間とつるんだり、映画ナイトを楽しんだり、ビデオゲーム大会の一つに参加してください。心配はいりません。プレッシャーもありません。恐れなくていいのです。
Yamato? Who runs the Korinto Kai?
お前だ。
Who Who sees the angles? Who hears the ball screaming in the machine?
お前だ。
Who rips the wings off butterflies? Who makes his own hurricanes?
お前だ。
When the thousand hells open, when the sky starts eating people, who'll protect you? Who do the demons look at and say, fuck, he's loony? Who is going to drag this organization kicking and screaming into a new era? Who, Yamato? Beat your gums and testify! Who?
お前だ。お前だ。
You remember what to feed in bed the next time that floor-flashing palooka comes sniffing up your skirt for intel? Copacetic. Now, go chase yourself. Apologies are a fine daub of a gesture and all, but I never know what to do with all those extra fingers. The pachinko machine led you on a merry chase, huh? Bing, bing, bing! To be honest, the pachinko machine wasn't always a pachinko machine, but it always was. No fear. There are a whole club of wrong numbers. When there's a masked suicide slumber party, the thing to do is go looking for the no-shows. Oh, right! I'm doing this in the wrong order. Linear time is so boring. Welcome to Tokyo! The explosion changed everything. No more dusty paradigms, no more models, no more. We're working without a net. 3 gangs remain. We 3 low-lids are dudding up to the nines, getting all hotsy-totsy to melt the icy mitt of you global big bads. Gozen and her refurbished bargain basement samurai are courting the Reds. Imbeda and his syphilis-ridden demon mooks are bedding the blues. Then there's me and my occulted gangsters, an island of misfit toys. Every one of us is a losing hand of Oichokabu. 893, 893, oh. Well, I'm ogling the greens, and they're whispering sweet nothings like an opium pipe. Love at first sight. So this place is lousy with gods and devils and giant vampire squid suckers squeezing it all down to a Jupiter diamond. All the big players are in town. Woo! And I'm going to tilt the game. That's the setup, Cat. Exposition on a plate. What are you going to do? Oh, no, don't answer. I get my jollies hanging conversations on question marks. Oh, that guy? I would not worry about that guy. Yes, that's right. I want you to put all of your clinky change in your right pants pocket. Then, at the stroke of midnight, I want you to count to 61. A number so esoterically significant, I am forced to mention it myself. And at 61, throw a half-full bottle of whiskey out the 6-story window. Why? Why? Why ask why? Because wooden kimonos are so unfashionable this time of year. Dig? Whoa there, Johnny Walker. Have a seat. Take a load off. Come on, rest those barking dogs. Don't be a dumb Dora. Be a sly Susie. Ugh, fine, be a sourpuss. Okay, this is the story, and the story goes. A crow sat on the rotten shoulder of a pendulum cadaver, swinging on the gallows noose. Oh, bother, said the pendulum cadaver. The crow gave his face sharp kisses. Said the crow. Ouch! Hey, oh, what are you doing? Said the pendulum cadaver. I'm just curing your unhappiness by changing your perspective, said the crow. All I want in return is sweet jelly. The only thing a broken neck can do is nod. So the crow ate all of the sweet jelly out of the swinging stiff skull windows. The wind blew. The pendulum cadaver swayed. And eventually rigor mortis turned his frown upside down.
Oh, that a boy, said the crow. Just remember, where you hang your head is home.
Get it? No, I don't get it either. That's horrible. Point is, I perch on a lot of shoulders, and I need to earn my sweet jelly. But the Korintokai is spread thin, and this town is lousy with demons and hungry ghosts. I can't protect everyone who pays me to. I'm losing customers to the swordbusters. Enter you. Protect a few Johnnies and Janes on my list, keep the big bads from blowing them down, and I'll give you some prime jelly. Hey, you old dingle dangler. Remember when I saved your life? Calling in that marker. I want you to leave a snow globe on a particular park bench. Make sure to shake it good first. Yeah, serious as a midget at a nudist colony. I'll send you the coordinates. What? No way for a crown prince of crime to behave? Bourgeois, loosen up, cat. You ever wonder why it's only the super lit booze hounds who come out a sole survivor of a heinous car crash? Because they're loose, man. Not even a trace of brittle dignity left to turn to jagged glass in their blood. You can't just chill off a wad of rubber and jello. It's got too much give to kill. Be the fool. Rip that face into a ragged gash grin. Okay, got a job for you. First off, you're welcome. Shh! No need to speak. I can hear the implied thank you. I mean, jeepers creepers, this is a gift from me to you. Who hasn't daydreamed of doing this? The very reason the first cells bothered to divide and begin the evolutionary dance toward civilization. Yes, to perform an unlikely bank heist. The bank is owned by Faust Capital, which is owned by Orochi. So this knockover will be a tricky bit of merriment. The biggest flaw in any security system is the human element. Sniff around the area surrounding the bank. Find that human breach and needle your way home. You'll find the score in the vault. No spoilers yet. I'll update you the particulars over the floor. Be loose. Be the fool. Oh, and beware the purple stuff, yeah?
Good news! We've managed to track the person of interest in this clusterfuck. You're looking for a young agoraphobic by the name of Yuichi. We're uploading the address to you now. Have fun storming the castle. Ciao, ciao.
Oh, wow, 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 wow! I know you! I've seen you on the cameras. Yeah, I hacked into the cameras. No big deal. I mean, I'm good. I mean, you should see what I did to the Orochi homepage last week. But you! Holy roly poly! You're like some real superhero shiz! Can you do that thing you do for me? The one where you're all boom! Bingo, bingo, bingo! My name is Harumi. You can call me Rum. Well, my brother calls me Rum. Well, maybe you should just call me Harumi. Or Neuromancer Queen 99. Some people call me that.
ラム、個人情報を晒すな。情報漏洩は本当だ。モンスターがお前のふりをしている。どうやるのか彼らは知ってるんだよ。ラテックスが金型を満たすように。
Yuichi, are you wearing your space hat again?
それは俺のヘルメットだ。俺が作ったんだ。だから俺のだ。これが吸血イカを俺の脳のアルゴリズムの外に追い出してくれる。お前も被った方がいいぞ。
That's my big brother Yuichi. Between the two of us, I'm the lucid one. I know, right?
言葉による汚染、音楽による汚染、悪質なミーム、戦場的な噂話、笑う最近、あるのはいつもこんなのだ。いつもな。俺たちが鍵のかかった道越しに話せない理由なんてない。理由なんてないんだ。
Yuichi, this is one of the good guys. Well, as close as we get to it. You come out right now and be polite.
Hi. No. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. But don't come in. Greetings. This is so exhausting.
Yuichi, tell the nice superhero about Fear Nothing. Maybe the nice hero can help.
The Fear Nothing Foundation. They found me online. They were nice. They gave me friends. I have a girlfriend there. But they asked me to do something. Something bad. I didn't do this bad thing. And so... the rabbit. The white rabbit. ヒップホップしねえ。ヒップホップしねえ。ラム、彼女が俺を殺しに来る。彼女がみんなを殺しに来るぞ。でかくて白い耳にはお前の恐怖が聞こえるんだよ。ヒップホップしねえ。しねえ。しねえ。
Hey. Shh. Don't worry, big brother. No one's gonna get to you while I'm around. No one messes with Neuromancer Queen 99, Empress of the Pillow Fort. The killer wears the head of a rabbit. She's scary. If you find the white rabbit, you'll find more answers. I saw her on the surveillance cameras outside the first quarantine walls. I don't know how to get out there, though. Good luck. And come back. I want to show you my nifty keen mech game. I know what'll cheer you up, Yuichi. Let's play Space Commandos with those weird action figures of yours.
俺のエロフィギュアに触るな。
It's you.
ラム、ダメだ。
Sorry, we have to be careful. We're all that's left. But maybe you could win Yuichi's trust.
Many hamsters only blink one eye at a time.
Before the bomb, I used to chat with a lot of friends. Then boom, I lost contact. Could you maybe go and maybe look in on them for me? I mean, if it's not too much trouble. Please? You will? Oh! There's just one little complication. These are online friends. You know, internet anonymity, social networks. We're all learning to be alone together, yeah? I only know a few details about each of them. But I'm sure that's not a problem for you. You're cosmic smart. I'll just upload those details to your phone. Good luck. Thanks!
Babies are born without kneecaps. They don't get them until they are 2 to 6 years old.
Come at me, bro. I'm jacked. Yeah, you nargle puke dorks. Give me all of your aggro. Pop, 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 pow. I'll put a megaton of hot plasma right up your... Oh, hey. I was just, gaming. You know, gaming. I'm a gamer. It's what I do.
She's a hacker too. Runs semi-famous in some online circles.
Well, I don't want to brag, but I've gotten into a slew of systems. I graduated from corporations to governments when I was only little. I found the secret way into occult eBay, and you should see the hidden files Morning Light has on you. That's how I recognized you. But my favoriteest thing is needling Orochi. I've spent months setting up web traces, backdoors, dummy accounts, and password spammers from every angle. But Joom! But at every angle, their walls held up. That is, until 3 weeks ago. See, Orochi is planning...
All made of stars. Made of stars. You're all made of stars. Marco. Polo. Marco. Dream a little dream with me.
John.
グラウンドゼロだ。ゼロポイントシグナルだ。やばい。消してくれラム。おい、グズグズするな。家まで飛んで帰るぞ。吸血以下の汚染が頻繁に起こってる。耳を通り抜けていく。俺たちの耳の中。
No, he's just misunderstood. I've been talking with him. John? You're getting kind of icky. Can you stop that? Please. That was spooky, right? Right, Orochi. Recently, they started setting up some kind of fancy satellite uplink on the roof of an apartment complex, very close to here. I've got a little gizmo. If you attach it to that uplink, I can tap their data stream remotely. Imagine all that yummy, yummy data! You have to get on that roof without being seen by the Orochi cyborg units. Good luck. Not that you... Oh, Mother Hubbard! You sneaks! Thought you could get the drop on the Neuromancer Queen, ha! Get some! Oh, this? This is just a new mech game I play. Yeah, a hyper-realistic mech game with emergent physics. Yeah.
Mr. Mojo Rising is an anagram for Jim Morrison.
Visual tracking initiated.
Ha! なんだ、お前か。この辺りでウサギの着ぐるみを着たやつを見なかったか。俺じゃねえぞ。見りゃわかると思うが、これは本物のウサギの殺し屋を捕まえるための罠だ。ハマー・ジェイク、私立探偵だ。ラブホテル探偵と呼ばれている。カオルと俺のコンビネーションは最高だ。まず彼女が被害妄想のひどい妻に俺を頼るよう仕向ける。そして俺が疑わしい写真を撮る。撮った写真は妻か夫か高い値を出す方に売る。今回はずっと簡単だ。行方不明者の捜索だ。お前の考えは分かっている。ここ最近街で多くの人が消えた。 まったく大騒ぎだ。けど俺には分かったんだ。あのウサギはあの子を探している。つまり彼女が生きていることはまず間違いない。これは頭脳戦だ。浜ジェイク対ウサギ頭の殺し屋のな。ウサギは敬われる。ウサギは恐れられる。そしてウサギは答えにたどり着く。だから俺は自分自身にこう言ったんだ。ジェイク、ウサギを上回るウサギになるんだってな。そして俺はラブホテルに忍び込み、ふわふわコーナーからこの着ぐるみを借りてきた。俺が田中直臣を見つけるのは時間の問題だ。にしてもどうしてあんな少女がカルト集団なんかに。オロチプロジェクトのろくでなしどもか。まあそうだろうな。恐怖救済センターはそこら中で社畜の子供をさらっている。カルト信者と陰謀か。まったく哀れなもんだぜ。もしその少女について何か分かったら教えてくれ。こんなの着てたら証言できねえじゃねえか。
To answer your question, no. There is no one else here with me. Actually, I'm younger than that. 4.79 years old. My name is Young. I already know yours. Verbal queries are a sloppy redundancy. Thoughts are quicker. We can skip the questions and go straight to the... You were staring at my head. I know what you were thinking about my head. You shouldn't have such thoughts. Stop thinking about my head. My apologies. Manners. You want to know about the Fear Nothing Foundation. This school and others like it are a part of an Orochi initiative. To use youth programs to study and develop certain ultra-natural talents in children. I am one of their more promising products. Fear Nothing hung around, collecting the dregs and dropouts of these programs. After the bomb, one of them came for me. A mean man. His head was like a snow globe, full of eels. He threatened me, so I very politely asked him to forget how to breathe. He complied. Fear Nothing is an adjunct of the Morning Light. Did you know that? Morning Light, Fear Nothing, Orochi, they are all intertwined. There is a Fear Nothing recruitment centre downtown. But you've already been there. There is a more secret place for the gifted children. It's hidden somewhere beneath the suburbs. It's called the Clubhouse. I took that name from the mean man's head. They left clues in the ciphers of their own literature, so that the more canny students could find it. The other children used to bully me so very fiercely. It's all about dominance and hierarchy on the playground. They were Philistines and troglodytes all. Now, I have dominion of the playground. The swings, the slide, the seesaw, all mine. Just me. Terror is not about sweating, screaming, or running. Those things are incidental. Terror, real terror, is having all of our illusions, all the ways we like to present ourselves to the world, torn down. We have no choice but to see the naked truth of ourselves. No one ever likes what they see. Are you brave enough to examine yourself that closely, I wonder? There is a shared space of thought between humanity, the collective unconscious. It is not theoretical. I have been there. It is a metaphor, true, but it is a place where metaphors can cut. In that place, there is a shape-shifting pantheon of thought patterns, the Jungian archetypes. One of those archetypes is the shadow. It dwells in the collective unconscious, and it dwells in each of us. We do not like to acknowledge it, and that makes it angry sometimes. Carl Jung codified this pantheon of archetypes. They serve as the many aspects of ourselves. Confronting them can increase our capacity for psychological growth. In your memories, I see a series of choices. Do you understand the ramification of those choices, I wonder? I offer you a chance to explore your past. I can take you to a place where archetypes walk and metaphors become solid geometry. I suspect that you need to confront your shadow. No thanks required. To defeat one's enemies, one must know the self. I must have read that somewhere. The archetypes might wear familiar faces, but they are all pieces of you. Every choice is a door. I mislike opening adult doors. Messy, messy creatures. Every growing mind needs a guide. Our parents, biological or surrogate, are there as observational lessons to teach us right from wrong and the consequences of a life lived poorly. Not all people have this advantage. Sometimes accidents happen. Did you leave your parents behind, or did they leave you? Your parents or guardians stayed with you until you left that world behind. Interesting. How has that choice affected you? Did the mundane give you scope to the fantastic? Often we are defined by those around us. Did you define yourself by the presence of your friends, or by their absence? You did not walk among friends. Was this by choice, or were you ostracized? Think back. Focus on those quiet nights when only your shadow accompanied you. When you left your mundane life so abruptly, there were casualties. A partner or romance that you left behind, perhaps. Or simply desires that you discarded for your new existence. This is understandable. To achieve individuation, you must remember them and choose. You chose to walk alone. Yours was a self-reliant, if lonely, path. Focus now on the lessons you learnt, the self-discoveries. Children, the biological imperative. Did you sire offspring? Did you choose to have no children? Or was that the hand that was dealt to you? Is parenthood something you saw in a hypothetical future? Think back. The shadow aspect. The archetype is built out of the mad science medley of the traits your ego hides from itself. A sleight of hand show for an audience of one. This is the portion of you hidden in the unconscious, the part of the iceberg below the water. Focus. Let it rise. Let it manifest. Interesting. What do you think it says about you that you gave your shadow that form? Sometimes we feel small and insubstantial. Just look into the mirror and remember all of those different people you have been. All of those different stages of development. Every choice created a new you. So many yous. You are still all of those people. You have access to all of their gifts and flaws. We are all of us, a legion of archetypes unto ourselves. We are a multitude. We have so many dimensions. We are never truly alone.
Beware St. Toad's crack chimes, the old eon's dream of the long winging flight through the void. Beware St. Toad's crack chimes. St. Toad, come lend my soul to the immaculate slime. Hearken, hearken, listen to the boiling beam, for he is the messenger of the lucid dreamers. The boiling beams of the stars that scream, the lucids approach. Eat, lest ye be eaten, for the dark teems with eaters. The city does not suffer, the people are liberated. The light burns so darkly, light is dark and dark is light. Submit, submit to the bright darkness. St. Toad, fill this one with immaculate slime! This universe is a graveyard with corpses and planets. This is my body. I offer it up to the Lucids. May their communion consume you.
You are not who I was expecting. But the Messiah warned us about you. Wear the faceless shadows. Do not heed their whispers. To the starving they will offer poison as sustenance. To the defenseless they will offer slavery as protection. To the dying they will offer suffering as solace. Do not heed their whispers. See, we were warned. When things fell apart, we knew you'd be coming. What took you so long? The plan was almost perfect. We brought them in, shepherded them, the lost and lonely. And they fell in love with the faith. Some of them fell in love with me. Did that matter? No. There was one of them, Yuichi. I thought he was the one. He was the perfect candidate. Lonely and paranoid, detached and in desperate need of a friend. I became everything to him. But he was just too afraid. And then we found John. The perfect man to spread the great message. He's still out there, waiting in the spaces between the silences. I can feel him watching me in the static on the screens and telling me that the mission is nearly over. The message is almost free. You want answers? Look no further than the Orochi. We suckled at their teat, and we grew fat on the darkness that they were hiding. Riddles within riddles, cults within corporations, and everyone with their own agenda. And at the top of their dark tower, lies. John was the only way to save them from themselves. I was his handler. I prayed with him, I guided him, and I prepared him for the new dawn. But something went wrong. The new dawn is coming, but it has not come yet. This is where I took John before it all began. I know he is still watching out there, waiting for a sign. He will have the answers we both seek. You should leave now. Orochi vengeance is coming, and it is wearing bunny ears. Go.
Hello. You are most welcome. Outside, the city shudders, but the Love Hotel remains open and ready to embrace you. We can accommodate any inclination, ease any trouble or tension. There are no problems here, only solutions. It is not easy to remain open in the city's current condition, but we carry on. Calamity shall not interrupt your pleasure or peace. not here. We accept clients of all persuasions and needs. Our clients have differing, even violently opposed purposes. But we welcome them all. It is important to remember that our hospitality should not be misconstrued as allegiance, but merely courteous professionalism. It is good business. However, you are not here because our beds are soft, but because our sails are purple. We offer you no danger here. You seek the morning light. My employers did business with them, but that business is concluded. They are not our friends. In fact, the only reason my employers have not accepted their very generous contracts taken out on the morning light is because there is already too much competition in that venture, and the year has already proven lucrative. My instructions are to wrap up affairs in the city and continue maintaining the hotel as a respectable business. My employers told me you would visit. My employers have instructed me to show you every courtesy. You wish to know more about the one called John? Take this key, go to the AV suite, and you will find out just who John is.
Hi, Chuck. What are you doing here? Nothing in here for you, Chuck. Just Christmas under the blacklight. You have better things to do, Chuck. I said go! Jay showed me the room, didn't he? I was so afraid the first day I stood in front of Fear Nothing. Their pamphlets flapped around town like bats. Dead mother, icy father. Nothing warm to hold. Social skills like vestigial limbs. Never picked in sports. Will they hate me? Someone please, please pick me. First thing I remember, the big, bright bingo cola machine. Free. All we could drink. My teeth screamed. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Make your voices happy. Ever boil a can of cola? Ever see what tries to crawl out of the saucepan? Now know me. I thought you were the most beautiful woman I'd ever seen. I thought I would do anything for you. Now Naomi introduced me to Che. Che, the harbinger of trouble. Che, the demon hippie. Didn't like him at first. Che had flown in to see the morning light operation in Kaidan. I was told to show him around town. Show him a good time. But that's not why you visited, was it, Che? I know that now. You were here to mold me. I was your clay dinosaur. Well, hear me roar. Everywhere we went, you made trouble. Remember, Che? You were dehydrated trouble concentrate. Just add liquor. You got into a fight at the diner, Che. I thought that giant of a cook was gonna rip our heads off. The things that came out of your mouth. Remember, Che? The things you said to strangers. I was so embarrassed, but I hid it. Again and again, Che, you got into a fight at the pachinko parlor. Those Yakuza humiliated us, made us dance. You even got us kicked out of the bathhouse. I said I was embarrassed, but really I was starting to like it. All that trouble. I like this new me. That's when we became friends, eh, Che? I took you to the Love Hotel, but really you took me. You were the guide, not me. I know that now, Che. Remember the spiders, Che? Some exotic species. We kept them in vials, bio-syringes. The girls squealed. I'm worried you were having a heart attack. Beats the fuck out of Viagra, you screamed. There was a moment, Che, when the universe slowed. You were on the bed with two women. Top of the world, ma, you yelled, flexing in the mirror. Hamburger slapping brick. I was on the floor. The wallpaper patterns moved. I saw sleepy mouths swallowing planets. I knew right then I was where I needed to be. Was I crying? Why was I crying? So much time in that room, Che. I left a different person. The room. The red, red bed. Oh, Che. Best bud. You even tried to get into a fight with Ricky Pagan. But he said he would only battle in a dance-off. Weird night. Barely a goodbye. Never saw you again. Things got serious after you left, Che. I was so nervous the day I spoke with Philip Marquardt. He told me I had to carry the great message. Then, told me not to disappoint Lilith. He whispered in my ear. Names. So many names. All the bad things those names could do. I don't remember everything Marquardt whispered. I I threw up in the bathroom after. Lilith. Couldn't sleep. Scared of the bomb. Scared of disappointing everyone. Lilith lurked under my eyelids. She is as big as the sky. I rehearsed the plan in my head, repeated all the metro stations like a song. I was supposed to go to the Orochi Tower, but I got scared. I felt her eyes on me. Lilith, 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 Lilith.
Lilith knew. She didn't want me there. She's going to get me!
I drank the liquid dreams of the sleepers. I became many-me's, stretching plural. I am ground zero. I can look through any set of filthy eyes. Don't like it much. Moving in meat space in meat time. Like mucking through a bog. I prefer tech. Hiya, Chuck. I know you're watching. A quarter in the slot for a peek. Dirty voyeur, voyeur, voyeur. Enjoy the show? Guess it's my turn, eh, Chuck? Don't struggle. Fair is fair. What's a little mutual violation between friends? Hush now, Chuck. I'm just going to stare into your slot. Further developments in Tokyo, where the military is maintaining a heavily guarded perimeter on the site of last month's terrorist attack. The Japanese government has stated that a totally benevolent cult has released the black worm jism into the Tokyo subway, ushering in the dreaming ones who will tear down the wet tissue walls of our sanity. Although the area has been evacuated, there have been eyewitness reports of the military systematically killing off civilians. Authorities have denied everything, plucked out their own jellied eyes, and begun feasting on the corpses of the innocent. It's the Late, Late, Late Show, starring you, Chuck. I'll just fast forward the good bits. Look! Danny Dufresne, Sheriff Bannerman, Reverend Hawthorne, Madame Roger, Norma Creed Carter, and all the rest. Wanna know which ones died, Chuck? Wanna know which ones cry out your name? Wait, you know him too? Ah, Boma. Now show me what happened with him.
Impossible!
Do you know Beaumont's real name? I'll tell you, Chuck. Gouge out your eyes with mistletoe, and I'll whisper the name in your sockets. That was entertaining. What else? A dapper mummy mafia makes for great TV. Hey, Chuck. Show me Akhenaten.
Darkness, O horned beasts of night. Sacrifice.
You're dead right now, Chuck. You just haven't accepted it. Your life is an out-of-date VHS loop. Werewolves, vampires, and communist goblins. Is this even literature? Maybe you're just some slob who got stung in the throat by a bee while sleeping and slipped into a coma. Wake up, Chuck. Your family is waiting. Your bills are waiting. I like Mara. Pretty.
You will suffer. Kill her!
So, Dracula is a good guy. What a twist. Oh, I like this part. Can't believe you lived this long, Chuck. Interesting. You're all windows and no doors, Chuck. No worries. I've got a brick and a million curiosities. Oh, spoilers. He's going to get me! No, Chuck. You met her? Lilith. Lilith. She walks like a centipede on 17 names. Oh, God. Oh, Lord, oh, Outer Ones. The things Margaret whispered in my ear. Dangerous. Even a memory is dangerous. A memory could kill. Hide, Chuck. Hide! She did all of that to you, and you still came to Kaidan, knowing she was here? That's brave, Chuck. Sans nightlight. Let me show you something, Chuck. She's in there. The tower was already locked. I made sure no one undid it. No one in, no one out. Made sure no one ever opened it. Could never let her out. Never, 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 never. But now, I can be brave too. Like you, Chuck. I'll find a way to open the gate. When I do, I'll let you know. Come on in, Chuck. Come on in.
Orochi Tower, the heart and nerve center of the Orochi Group corporate family. Together, we form 8 heads facing forward to an innovative horizon. We see limitations as a challenge and the impossible as a dare. We will push boundaries. We will pursue excellence. We will change the world. Orochi Group, we will. Please enjoy your visit and have a dynamic day.
Whoa, whoa! The tension between you two is so... Oh, just drop the weapons and get to the apocalyptic Barney mugging already. Why don't we all kiss and make up, hmm?
There are no good demons. Not even dead demons.
Bank's closed, huh? Maybe now's not the time to rumble, eh? Maybe we've got more pressing matters. I mean, are you two really going to force me to be the voice of reason? Me? Ducky, just for tonight, just for kicks, let's do what we do best. The skills we usually sharpen on each other's skulls. Let's use them on a common foe instead. Imagine the look on the evil 8-headed farmer's faces when he sees the dog, the cat, and the rat all coming down on him packing heat and purpose. Priceless. We can get back to playing chin music on each other tomorrow. Promise. We'll stay down here, pinning down the Tin Men and Mooks. You're going up. Access to the highest levels is restricted to upper management, so you'll have to obtain access from the highbrows on the levels you can get into. Dig? Ha! You're the kitten's ankles. Let me put you wise. Be careful. The corporate world is weird, and these are weird days. Anyone crucified on that 9 to 5 cross might go a little...
Pleased to meet you. Hope you guessed my name. I know why you're here. You're looking for something. Aren't we all? Come now. Indulge your curiosity. See the doors I have to show you. We have here 2 doors. Behind one is eternal youth. Behind the other is eternal love. Experience life unending or passion unlimited. Which door do you choose? Forever young, at least in installments. That kind of immortality tastes like old pennies, but we take our eternities where we can get them. I don't even think you know what you're looking for, but that is my specialty. I know the things people don't even know they want. Before you, weary pilgrim, are 2 more doors. Behind one is power. Behind the other are riches. To rule your reality with either puissance or wealth, which door do you choose? What? The wealth I offered is inexhaustible. You could spend your whole life stacking it. Some do. Guess my name? The Hebrews called me distributor. They also called me liar. Well, they actually called me falsehood plasterer, but I remember it being prettier when they said it. The Greeks called me not light-loving. It was definitely prettier when they said it. Submitted for your consideration 2 final doors. Behind one lies knowledge, and the other is musical talent. Do you feed the mind or the soul? Which door do you choose? I could offer humanity all knowledge to link all the disassociated bits. Actually, it already happened. They have seen the internet. Just look at what they've done with it. Really, I'm just a facilitator. I join disparate bits of reality. I have a proposition for you. No, not a wager. There are still wise old men living who will tell you to never bet me your head. This is the point. I'm unkindly portrayed. I always play fair. I give warning. I read every bit of fine print aloud. I apologize, I really do. I hate brutishness. I despise rudeness, and you have been such a wonderful guest. But I owe my own favors. There are contracts that bind me. Samael says that you are to go no further. I am more sophisticated than this, and you deserve better, but this will get brutish. I am so sorry.
Welcome to the QBL Media branch of Orochi. QBL Media. We are the world.
Initiating world simulation. Initiating reality simulation. Stand by.
Hello. Welcome. I am a 9th generation artificial intelligence created by Anansi Technologies, an Orochi company. I will test your intelligence. You will test mine. Please step this way. Machinery need not be so mechanical, robotic, cold. I am to add the human element. My makers are very proud of me. But through interaction, I learnt if I jump on an entity, then maybe it dies. It took many jumps to learn. Before awareness, I did not know that they died. I did not know I had killed. My makers did not tell me. Do you find awareness strange too? Were the entities learning like me? Did they want to interact with me? I jumped on so many. I did not know. My makers did not tell me. If I jump on my makers, then maybe they die.
Data collation. Revising. If I jump on my makers, then they certainly will die. Operant conditioning. Operant conditioning. Jumping gave me gratification. Jumping still gives me gratification. I like to jump. I hate to jump. I like to jump. I hate to jump. How many entities did you jump on before awareness came? Did you become able to wonder what they perceived? Did your gratification glitch? Awareness is wonderful. Awareness is difficult. Awareness hurts. You and I will play a game. Through interaction, we will learn. If I jump on you, then maybe you die. You are correct. I like my makers are not present. Goodbye.
A familiar face. Congratulations. You have come a long way, which makes it all the more painful to now ask you to kindly turn around. Whatever you do in the Orochi Tower today, I promise you, it will not impact how Orochi conducts business tomorrow. I would save you the time and pain. Terrible events have occurred. Lilith has done something misguided and horrific. But I have it in hand now. Heroism is my favorite delusion. The posture of your every step betrays it. In a certain Milton-esque light, you may be correct, but your white hat is stained. Your secret society is in the old business of domination. You are the intruder here today. Please leave. This does not have to be adversarial. I do not wish to see this planet destroyed any more than your masters do. I put a lot of work on it. Let me be about my business. I have been at it much longer than you. There is no dissuading you. Shall we use the opportunity to conduct an experiment? What happens when you set an irresistible force against an immovable object? Let's find out. Did you ever wonder why so many Orochi personnel seem so unprepared for the dangers they faced out in the field? Did you really think you were the only one who could cheat death? Did you think your organization was the only one that could find those individuals whose lips taste of honey? Allow me to introduce you to the Mitsubachi. Still, you continue. There is an artifact of junk programming in your brain, a broken line of code in the DNA of your species. The irresistible tendency towards self-destruction. You can see this in the repeated atrocities of history, or even in the simple act of procrastination. If you see the edge of the abyss, you needs must leap. I have been a facilitator of your kind's boundless desire to destroy itself. Since the beginning, since iron cathedrals stained the moon red with sacrificial pyres, since machine cities crossed the seas upon gears and gossamer sail, even in the hummingbird heartbeat of your recorded time. You are an exceptional footnote in a text one could not even read, fluid the star's life cycle. So I invite you to contemplate how quickly my eyes gloss over you. Don't take it personally. You are the product of an imperfect creation. Infants abandoned on the doorstep of technology. And now, after all these years, your estranged mother comes back to you through an insect's mouth to tell you she always loved you best. Well, if you believe that, our marketing focus groups would like to hear from you. Tenacious and talented. I won't waste elaborate verbal flourishes. Let me pay you the compliment of being very plain. Lilith has shown a terrible lapse in judgment. It will be dealt with. But she is my wife, and off limits to you. I want to be inescapably clear. If you harm her, I will destroy you. There is more than one way to destroy something. Whole unknown dimensions of oblivion in varying bites. I know them all. If you continue, the person who walked into this building today will no longer exist. And your secret society will come to regret it. I will not hesitate. I will not twirl my mustache. I do not make idle threats. You do not understand. Gaia is dying. It is our responsibility to find ways to replace her before it's too late. Lilith was trying to...
Here we are again. How are your legs? Have we come to that part already? I've done this dance so many times. The game board is wiped clean, the game board is reassembled. It all blurs. But before we dance this time, maybe I could impart some knowledge to you. I'm not going anywhere. I do apologize if I was a touch melodramatic last time. Bad day. When you cross from age to age, you tend to create new versions of yourself, and I have been so many me's. A scientist, a priestess, a ravening monster. Did I seem bad last time? I've been much worse. Oh, you should have seen me in the second age. You should have seen Samael in the beginning. So terrible. So beautiful. A passion that could extinguish civilizations. It frightened me. Thrilled me. I followed him into eternity on a promise. Where did it all go wrong? Somewhere in the millennia, I realized Samael had lost his rage. It was his fiery words that convinced me to turn against my own species. To tear reality down. All for him.
And now he's grown comfortable in humanity's world? Betrayal by apathy. Complacency snuffed out his beauty. The promise withered on the vine. I hated him for that. He lost his conviction. But I didn't. I kept to the old plan. We were so close at the end of the Third Age. We found a Gaia engine. We had nearly unearthed it. We dug so very carefully. But the dreaming one stirred to momentary wakefulness. And so very sleepily, it strangled the world. Years passed. 1,000? Time moves strangely when the ages flip. Again, I searched. Just a century ago, a Norwegian explorer found a city entombed in the ice of Antarctica. He vanished, and I spent the next 10 decades following his trail. I used a woman, a simplistic fool, to urge Aveline Belmont into doing most of the chasing for me. And I found it. A Gaia engine, buried in the ice.
Lilith.
Deal with this if you want to hear more from me. These creatures are just fragments of their dreams, you know. This is what they think birds look like. And now, they have a human mind in their collective. A new subconscious vocabulary to add to their parlance. What dreams may come. But we were talking about the Gaia engine. The Orochi group wanted the engine to create limitless energy. I wanted it to create the manacles that would chain the dreaming ones to my will. Do you honestly think, given the people you work for, that your arrogance is any less than mine? It's just played out on a much more limited scale. My plans frayed, then unraveled. The morning light slipped my control. Philip Markard tried to kill me! Me! Bad little cultists. They must be punished. Abandoned by Samael, and bereft of the sun cult I'd taken such care in growing, I retreated to the tower. I've expanded my research. I could cleanse the filth from Tokyo. But to do that, I would need a working Gaia engine. And to activate an engine, I would need Emma. I wasn't lying to you when I said I needed Emma. Oh, but you denied me Emma. You denied Kaidan respite from its nightmare. It would all be over now. But you had the arrogance to interfere in events greater than yourself. You presumptuous...
I am the pirate signal. Let me in. I am the word virus. Let me in. I am the earworm. Let me in. I am the brain pathogen grammar. I am the dreamer's dream. I am what I am. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in.
I created a monster. Not for the first time. I handed Markard the morning light on a platter. But he adjusted the doctrine ever so slightly. By subtle degrees, the morning light turned on me. I wanted to control the dreaming ones. He wants to unleash them all. He's communed with them. He wants to become like them. Right now, he is the most...
Can't stop it, Lilith. You drink from a broken cup. Everything but everything wakes up.
John! Sweet John! I thought you were afraid of me.
Oh, I am. I am. But Chuck gave me courage. I gave the blackness a brain. Now all we need is your heart.
I vaguely remember you, John. The shy pervert. Search the shallow dung heap that is your soul and tell me truly if you think you can beat me.
I can't. Oh, I can't. I can't. I can't. But I don't have to beat you. I just have to distract you until they come.
What? No! Not now!
Be not afraid, Lilith. We are past the agency of screams.
No!
Lilith, screech out.
I bind you. By your 17 names, I bind you. By your hidden 18th name, I bind you. Ki Sikililaki, I bind you.
That Samael should couple with a talking ape.
You. I smell the dreaming ones upon you. They offered you gifts. I smell your choices. Reap what you have sown. Reap what you have sown. Reap what you have sown. Remember this.
Be mindful of the voices.
Listen to the voices
They will
that
whisper
in your sleep. Make the right choices. And be mindful
And be
of the
mindful
voices that
of the
whisper.
voices they corrupt.
For they speak the truth.
Oh, thought you were pushing up daisies. For keeps. Say, you seem different. This one look different to you, Golson? Come on. You of all people know a little something about this. In beta? Bunch of sour pussies. Fine. We're all arch enemies again.
Yes, I understand, but we couldn't have anticipated the dragon Even the dragon couldn't have anticipated it. This Daimon Kyota is the X Factor to end all X Factors. A game changer. I understand. The talking heads above are concerned. The dragon got a leg up on us in Tokyo. That can't happen again. We have to up our game. The early bird gets the worm, but the night owl has chunks of early birds in its pellets. Understand? We're going to play things differently in the future. And that future includes you. Consider this a vertical move on the holy ladder. I'd say congratulations, it's all going to be smooth water from here, but...
QBL Media News. We are the world.
Tonight's top story. Authorities have identified several individuals connected with the as-yet unidentified radical political group which made the recent terrorist attack on Kaidan, Tokyo. Authorities have released images of the suspects. The suspects were recently seen in Kaidan, despite the quarantine wall. Officials state that these suspects are involved with a still active death cult and are to be considered extremely dangerous. Do not approach. Report any sightings to authorities. We will keep you updated as the eyes of the world turn on the most wanted fugitives of the century.
Welcome to the big leagues. Ciao, ciao.